Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I'm going to talk to you about a Monster Energy scam that you need to be aware of. All right, so look, before we jump into this video, I want to make it clear that the scam is not something I'm accusing Monster Energy of. In fact, after this whole process that I'm going to tell you about started, I DM'd Monster Energy on Instagram, and someone there responded and said that they were aware of it and that they had gone to great lengths to make people aware of it. But I didn't see it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't either. And I got to be honest with you, the people that are perpetuating this scam are pretty convincing. The creatives look official. And even though I consider myself kind of a hard to fool kind of a person, and I think my wife Chrissy's like 3 times harder to fool than I am because she's a heck of a lot smarter, both of us almost fell for this scam. And let me break it down to you. I don't interact with Monster Energy socials on a lot, so I don't think it came through that. Now, I will say this. I watch a lot of UFC. Monster Energy is heavily involved in the UFC, so it could have come from that, but it could just be one of those things where they target anybody and everybody on social media. It could be that they target people with a certain amount of followers. I don't know, but I want to make everybody aware of it because, again, it is something that you could easily fall victim to, and it's probably something where they're going to ultimately use it to create identity theft or do something along those lines. But here's the proposal. You're going to get a text, an email, a DM, something along those lines that offers you $700 a week to place a Monster Energy decal on your vehicle. Now, they're going to tell you that you don't have to install the, they're going to tell you that you don't have to install the decal, that an applicator or an installer is going to do it for you. And they tell you that they'll send you the money to pay the installer. I think this is just one more step in making it seem real. And then the little bit of research that I've done, that's where I've been able to find something. Actually, I've done a lot of research, but the only bit of information I've been able to find is that once that installer does the install, then they come back and ask you for your information so that they can wire you your money. Now, the hair stood up on the back of my neck right about the time that we just filled out the application. Once we filled out that application, it kind of had that feels too good to be true, and usually most things that seem too good to be true actually are. So I texted Christy and said, hey, I think this Monster Energy thing might be a scam. Let me do some more research. She said, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go through the process to see what they'll do. And they mailed us something. And so we're going to take that information and we're going to turn it over to authorities so that they can start the process of working, back upstream to shut this whole thing down. But I want to make you guys aware of the fact that there is a scam going around. This scam is very believable, even for somebody that I consider hard to fool. And it's one of those deals where if you're an angler like me that wraps your vehicle, or if you're somebody like you that might be competing in tournaments or doing something like that, or if you're just saying, man, times were tough after COVID, I sure could use an extra $700 a month just to stick a decal on my truck. And hey, I like Monster Energy, right? So it's one of those things where I think it's an easy trap to fall into. I'm sure some of you guys are going to crucify me in the comments and go, dude, you should have known better from the get-go. And you're probably right. But I want to let you guys out there know that might be like me, that say, hey, I could definitely use an extra $700 a week for 3 or 4 months, that it's a scam, okay? Monster Energy isn't behind it. We don't know 100% yet who is behind it, but the letter we received was from an insurance company, so that was kind of weird. Again, we went through the process up to the point where we got something physical that we could turn over to authorities. And yeah, that's it. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of the fact that there's a scam going around, and it might not just be that they're using Monster Energy's name. They may be using lots of premium brand names. So if you get anything in the mail that says a company's going to pay you to put their decal on your car, odds are that it's a scam. But do a little bit of research and Google it, do some searches for it, and maybe even reach out to the company themselves. The easiest way that I've found these days is to message them through or DM them through social media. Instagram seems to be the one that I get the quickest response from. But validate anything that you do before you share any of your personal information. So, guys, I hope you like this video. I know it's a little bit off topic for fishing, but it is something that I feel like adds value. And I hope you got some value out of it. So do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. And be sure to check out some of my other fishing videos. And again, guys, love y'all. Appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Fish on. Yeah.